Hey guys, what is up? Vertigo117 here, and today I want to talk to you about tomato plants. Now this might be a very weird video because I had to do it in 2 times. First time didn't turn out well. Left out a few things, wasn't clear at all. Trying to do better this time. So I planted a tomato plant, and this year I opted for yellow tomatoes. And these are the small tomato plants that I cultivated myself from seeds. And as you can see guys, right there, here in the bud of the head stem, there's a small leaf growing. Now pinch those off guys, because they take away the nutrients of your tomatoes. So just pinch them off. I have another one going on here, as you can see. I'm going to try to pinch it off. Pinch it off, I said. There we go. Now I wait a bit. Oh, hang on, one's here as well. There we go. Now when they're very tiny, I wait till they get a bit bigger. And the main goal is to get those off so that all the nutrients go to the growth of the plant and the tomatoes themselves, and not to unnecessary strings or leaves. So now I'll show you guys how I planted this tomato. Now I would advise you to plant it deeper than when you get it. See, the soil is up to here, but I'm going to plant it up to here in the soil. So don't worry, you can plant it deeper than you receive it in the pot, and it will stay straighter as well. Now consider putting eggshells in the bottom of your pit before you put in the tomato plant. It will give a bit more nutrients, and your plant will thrive more. So I'll put in the eggshells at the bottom. Brush them a bit. Then get the plant out of its pot. Put it where you want to, and then put the dirt around. Easy peasy. There you go. Small heads up guys, tomato plants, they don't really like rain on them or any kind of water on them. The leaves will start to become yellowish, brownish. If you see one of the leaves become brown, yellowish, pick it off, because otherwise the whole plant will start rotting away. So when you're done planting the tomato plant, give a lot of water to the soil, not on the leaves. Remember, leaf rot, not so good, not your best friend with tomato plants. Now if you guys don't want to water the base every day, you can make a pot like this. It just try to get it out. It's just the bottle. I've cut off the top, twisted it upside down, and I put a few holes in there, very tiny holes. You're best to take a needle, heat up the needle a bit, and then stick it through the plastic. It will give very small holes, and the water will go out very slowly. And I'll do the same here with a smaller bottle, and I'll just put the holes at the side of the roots, so that the water doesn't get wasted in the rest of the planter box. Now as you guys can see, I only have 1 big tomato and 3 small tomatoes, and the goal isn't to have a lot of tomatoes. It's just to have 1 tomato or 2 tomatoes at the same time, cut it in a salad, gives a good taste. Now there are a few options that you can use to keep your tomato plant straight. Now you either have a stick. Now this stick is going to come out once the plant is a bit bigger, and I can thread it around this iron thing. Or what you guys can do as well is on the top, you see here, put a piece of wood from here to here, or the other way around. If you want to go from here all the way to the other side there, then you can put more strings to go down. And when you plant the tomato plant, just put it underneath the roots. Just put the string underneath the roots, and the roots will keep it tight. And then you can hang the main stem. You can hang it with a small string or a zip tie, but don't over tighten it, guys, because otherwise the steps won't go up and the tomato plant will die off, unfortunately. And you guys can see here there are all small hairs on the side of the tomato. Now if I would, for example, cut off this leaf and this leaf as well, I can put it up to here in the soil, and all those small hairs, they will become new roots. So doesn't matter how deep you plant your tomato plants, all those small hairs will become roots. That's why sometimes when you see some tomato plants, if you don't put them up straight, they will bend, and then once the head stem touches the soil, there will come roots on that side where it touches the ground. That's not very interesting, I think, but might be an option if you're into it. So that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.